Hi, this is PR Sundar, and last week I came out with a video why you should or should not come to stock market. And that time I mentioned that more than 99% people lose money in stock market. That time I also asked, if more than 99% people lose money, does it mean that the less than 1% of the people they take away all their profit? After all, trading is a zero-sum game. Two important things. The first, it is not a zero-sum game. Let me give you one example. I know one of my very close relatives, he used to go to clubs. Those days, they used to have some clubs, they go and play playing cards. And what they do, there will be a table, there will be 10 people, and each one of them put 100 rupees on the table. So 10 people put 100 rupees on the table, then it is 1000 rupees on the table. And the winner takes away 900 rupees. The last 100 rupees goes to the club owner. Because the club owner pays the rental, electricity bill, employee cost, and he offers coffee, snacks. Then these clubs are usually illegals, and they have to pay some bribes to the police also. So, plus he has to make some profit for his business venture. And because he has invested in tables and other things. So, for the person who is running the club, that 100 rupees becomes his money. The winner takes away only 900 rupees. And what happens when these 10 people come and sit together, and if they play the game continuously for over a period of, let us say, 10 to 20 years or 30 years. I know some people have played like that. What happens? There is a topic in mathematics called probability. As per probability theory, if you play the game for 10,000 times, on an average, everybody will win 1000 times. Logically speaking, if it is a family function, people play 1000 rupees on the table, the winner takes away 1000. Then if they play for 10,000 times over a period of 10 years or 20 years, and still everyone will go home without any loss or profit. But what happens in the case of a club, 100 rupees goes to the club owner every time. So, when you play for 10,000 times, for 10,000 times, every time 100 rupees goes to the club owner. So, that means 10 lakh rupees has gone to the club owner. That 10 lakh rupees will be the average loss of 1 lakh rupees for everybody. So, that is why I have seen personally one of my relatives playing a game like this over a period of 30 years, and sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses, but at the end of the day, he lost about 20-25 lakh rupees. And not only that he lost 20-25 lakh rupees, everybody who went to play with him also lost 20-25 lakh rupees. So, therefore, let me tell you, trading is not a zero-sum game, because you are buyer of option, you are also paying brokerage. I am seller of option, I am also paying brokerage. You are also paying GST, I am also paying GST. You are also paying security transaction tax, I am also paying security transaction tax. You are also paying SEBI charges, I am also paying SEBI charges. You are also paying NSE turnover charges, I am also paying NSE turnover charges. So, when so many ways the money is taken out, then where is the question of zero-sum game? I think the average security transaction tax collected by the government of India is roughly about 6,000 crore. I think this data, very old data. I think now it should be 7,000, 8,000 crore at least. If you can imagine 7,000, 8,000 crore is going out towards STT, then towards stamp duty, towards brokerage, towards GST, I think roughly about 50, 60,000 crores is going out of the system. So, therefore, trading is not a zero-sum game. It is a minus 50,000, minus 60,000 crore game. The money is going out. So, that is number one. Number two, let me give you this analogy. Let us say there is one guy who is setting up a casino, and there are 1000 people come and gamble, and 1000 people and everybody lose 100 rupees. That means the total they lose 1 lakh rupees. 1000 people lose 100 rupees, but one person gain everything. Does it mean that this one person is making a huge profit? No. Why no? Because this person has invested huge sum of money for setting up a casino. He has employee cost, he has so many other expenses, and finally what the return is getting 1 lakh rupees, probably he would have invested 1 crore. So that 1 lakh rupees is just become a decent return for his investment. And he is not making any ultra profit. And let me give you one example. I do sell far out of the money options, and let us say a far out of the money option trading at 10 rupees. The buyer, he paid 10 rupees. 10 rupees is equal to 750 rupees per lot. So one lot, a buyer pays 750 rupees. Then 100 different people they buy. What happens in my case? I go and sell for the 100 people. Then I have to pay 100 margin money to the exchange. That works out to be 1.5 crore. And by selling the option for 10 rupees, I am going to receive 750 rupees per lot. For 100 lot, that works out to be 75,000. So I am putting 1.5 crore on the table, and after 1 month I am making 75,000 rupees. That is just 0.5% for my investment. Where do I make great profit? But if you look at statistically, 100 people who are buyer of option, they lose. That 100 people's loss has gone to 1 person's profit. Does it mean that 1% people make huge profit? No. Because as a seller, he has to pay a lot of margin money to the exchange. So what he gets is only a nominal return for his investment. So let me tell you 2 misconceptions about the stock market. One, trading is a zero-sum game. So definitely it is not a zero-sum game. Anywhere from 50,000 to 1 lakh crore is pumped out of the system through various charges. And second one, when more than 99% of the people lose money, it does not mean that the remaining 1% of the people make huge profit, and they are also making a profit proportional to their investment. They just get only a decent return for their investment. And you want to go by Twitter or Facebook, there are people who can say, I made so much money, this and that. And I always tell, right? And people who make money, it should reflect in their lifestyle. When I say lifestyle, I'm not saying only luxury car, luxury houses. Even somebody show some proof of doing a great charity. So even that can be considered as a proof. Otherwise, somebody say, I made 8 crore profit, I made 12 crore profit, I made 20 crore profit, so it is of no use for you. And you must always understand that they have some hidden agenda, maybe training, maybe portfolio management, or maybe some other hidden agenda. So if you are a smart guy, you must understand the hidden agenda behind all those social media posts. So let me tell you once again, the stock market is not as glamorous as people are thinking, and most of the people lose money only. So the only way for you to survive here is to develop enough skill and you think like a businessman. That I'll be talking in my next video. Why people do everything wrong in stock market and how you treat other businesses the same way if you treat the stock market, I'm sure you'll be successful. And I'll be talking about that in my next week video. Thank you for watching.